Hi friends, got a picking exercise I thought I'd share with you today. And whenever I work on something, I try to work on a couple things at the same time to kill two birds with one stone, so to speak. So hopefully this is something that you might get some use for. It's kind of a economy picking, I guess you might call it, type of thing. I have a previous video that I talked about picking a bit. I actually reworked my picking, my right hand technique quite a bit, well into my playing years, probably playing strict alternate picking for 20 plus years. Then I realized that's kind of a dead end as far as getting up to a certain speed for me personally. I know there's people who do it very well. So I started digging into economy picking a little bit and had to kind of relearn my technique. So basically the short story is, rather than alternating all the time, like I'm going to use a G major scale, 3 notes per string for this exercise. So all the notes within within that range of a G major scale. So rather than alternating down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. If you notice, my right hand has a lot of motion here. That's how I used to pick. Now I pick, whenever I change strings, I use the same stroke. So down, up, down, and then to the next string, also down, up, down. So 2 down strokes in a row. And then descending, I have 2 upstrokes in a row. So I'll try to zoom in on my right hand so you can see that a little bit better, but it's quite a well-known technique. You can look up economy picking and find out all kinds of things to do with it. But what I wanted to share this video with is to try to extend that technique a little bit more by kind of combining a bit of like a sweep picking thing with alternate picking. So again, using 3 notes per string, but we're going to use 3 notes on the low string and then 1 note. 3 notes, 1 note, 3 notes, 1 note. So 3 notes and then only 1 note on the 5th string, 3 notes 4th string, 1 note on the 3rd string, 3 notes on the 2nd string, 1 note on the 1st string. So that would be that, right? And what you end up with is, using this picking technique, is down, up, down on the first 3 notes, but then 3 downstrokes in a row, kind of like a sweep picking, and then 3 more notes on that string. So this is the basic idea. And you can see that is a lot more efficient than if I tried to alternate everything. It's very sloppy, at least for me. So this is the idea. And then continuing that, we get that. So the same technique throughout all 6 strings. Now, and then descending, we would start, well, if I stay within that first example, just on these lower 3 strings, descending, we would begin with an upstroke, up, down, up, then 3 upstrokes in a row. Get that. So we've got doing it in both directions. So if we continue that idea up through the entire range of this G major scale, what I am doing at the end is adding 2 notes on the 1st string so that it allows me to come back down to switch the downstrokes to be an upstroke on the high string. So in other words, I've got a downstroke and then an upstroke, and then I continue the pattern. all the way down. So, sorry, we're dog sitting here. Dog sitting for a friend, and he's getting a little rambunctious. Hang on, buddy. Hang on, I'm almost done. Wait. So that's the basic idea. The next step you could do with this thing is to move it through the modes or just through the diatonic positions for that key. So we're in the key of G. So if I start on A and do 3 notes per string, I'd have that. Like A Dorian. If I move up to B, but still playing the notes of G major, I have that. If I move up to C, I have C Lydian sound. Move up to D. Move up to E. And finally to F sharp. Sorry, the dog's getting a little crazy here. So that's the basic idea. I'll try to overlay some tabs so you get a little bit more clarity in case you didn't catch any of that, but hopefully that's of some use for you. Check it out. Good luck.